Some devils. J-Dawg back to answer more goddamn fucking questions. Change the goddamn fucking LP in the background too. Because the goddamn Destructor LPs came in, the new album. So finally fucking here late as goddamn fuck. So just change the goddamn display. Been displaying the shit out of the goddamn Rotten UK. So I'll just figure I'll just change my display. I don't know. Every couple months or so, God, drill it in the hoagie's fucking head. Because not everybody watches every goddamn video. So keep the goddamn Destructor for goddamn decoration for a while. Thinking about changing my goddamn hem flag too to something else too in a while because I got a bunch of other cool flags. Thinking about some hideous Manglaze flag. Keep a reminder too of these goddamn JoJos that don't know about the almighty goddamn hideous because that LP should be going to press hopefully kind of soon. Better be this fucking year out, goddamn it. I'll be pissed as fuck if it's not. So just change up the goddamn decoration in case because I know someone's gonna call it the obvious. Dude, man, I'm fucking goddamn Matlock. Figured that out. He changed his record? Oh my god, he got a fucking haircut? He does, dude, like, you're pointing out obvious shit. Like, dude, is it just me too? Or have you always hated this? Like, if you went and got, let's just say, yeah, you got a haircut. I'm talking about when you're a kid. Kids at school, or even the adults at goddamn work. Did you get a haircut? Way to point out the obvious, brah. That's like fucking walking in with goddamn no pants on. Did you forget your pants? Apparently fucking so. Like, you need to call out the complete fucking pink elephant in the room. It's like, it's obvious. There's a fucking pink elephant standing right there. I can see him, homeboy. You didn't need to point him out. I've never done that to another person in my life. It's just like, because it's like, duh. Like, did you need to comment on that? Hey, the fuck who? An acceptable amount of paid skis for today, so that's goddamn good. Finally, people got the goddamn memo. This first one is from Kim Gustafsson. Paid question. What's up, DAWG? The grind back with another paid ski. Oh yeah, you guys are the fellas that run the J-Dawg's Funniest Moment channel. I do remember that. But hey, you never got back to me, fucking grind. It's Kim. Is that are you a chick? You one of the few goddamn ladies watching, or are you a dude? Because Kim, that's goddamn King Diamond's real name for all you goddamn deer in headlights dick in the mouth that didn't fucking know that. So could be a dude. I don't know. So you a chick or you a fucking dude? Let me know, goddammit. There ain't goddamn too much bun over here. And it seems like the one or two chicks that do comment on my videos too, all they do is talk fucking trash, which makes no goddamn fucking sense. Because it's like, okay, you watch me, but you don't like any of my takes. This guy's an it. I don't remember what someone said. Just, you know, nothing totally disrespectful. Like, he doesn't like this album or whatever. I'm an old lady and something like. If my takes are so shitty or you don't like me, why? I don't understand. Why are you watching? Like, especially because the one chick's like, yeah, I'm older. I've been listening to this shit before you were born, and you're commenting that, what was it, Testament or something sucks? I didn't say Testament sucked, by the way. I just said that I'm not even getting to that, goddamn. It's watch my back catalog. But it's like, if you're older than I am, and my takes are shit, I don't get it. I literally don't get it. Like, why are you watching Why are you watching me? And another thing is, granted, I could verify, goddamn it, at least if it's your fucking real name. Do you even order from Hell's? Because to me, it's like, if you don't order from Hell's, you don't send in paid skis, you're not attending Dead by Dog, you're just watching my shit for free, which don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with that. I do that for YouTube shit too. And then you're going to comment how much of an idiot, how much my takes are shit. And you're older than me, so it's like, technically, you should be telling me. I don't get it. I legitimately do not get it. Why are you watching? Like, it makes no goddamn sense to me whatsoever. Then again, I don't understand half of goddamn humanity around here, so whatever. Was originally going to be a $50 review, but I realized I want a goddamn shirt at the Saxon show. I'm going to February 7th in Sweden. Goddamn, in Sweden, homie. Hell yeah. As I'm a Swedish devil, hence why I can't make it to Dead by Dog. I sure as shit would if I could, though. Yeah, that I can understand. Sweden, I'm not going to lie. If there was a show out in Sweden, chances are, would I be going? I mean, no, pretty much guaranteed not. The only way I'd go to a show in Sweden or overseas at this point is if it was a fest, ton of bands I like, and I was getting interviews with a lot of them. So if it was like, you know, Denial of God that ducks me, can't even reply to a goddamn email. If it was like them, who are some bucket lists, and a lot of them are getting shaved off too with Metal Threat and stuff. Gospel the Horns reunites. I'd want to see Gospel of Horns again. And I seen them once when they played Cleveland. Fucking ghost town in Cleveland for these goddamn ham and egg or fucking the land. Fucking whatever it takes. You weren't doing whatever it takes to see fucking Gospel of Horns, fucking posers. There was like 50 people in that motherfucker. Dude, at what point when the almighty, and I said almighty, goddammit, GOTH is flying all the way from the furthest goddamn country on this fucking planet, or at least it's one of them, goddammit, to come to shitty-ass Cleveland, only time, and it's like, yeah, because they're going to be back any goddamn time soon, and you're not there. Dude, if you weren't there and you're at Cleveland, and unless you're 12 years old, you weren't in the scene yet. To me, poser. Again, unless you were laid up in the fucking hospital or in prison, in the slammer. Those are the only two. Yeah, I wouldn't even give you Mom Died. I wouldn't even give you that. If Mom died for me, I'll mourn tomorrow. I'm going to see GOTH tonight. Got to meet Howitzer for 2 seconds. Chasey Boy introduced me to him because he only cared about meeting Chasey Boy. Because you remember, nobody knew who the fucking Dumbo Dog is. People only know about Dumbo nowadays because of this newbie goddamn channel. He introduced me to him. I didn't have much to say because I didn't do any of the contact with him other than, hey, yeah, so what's up? Yeah, like your goddamn band. But now that I do a goddamn channel and shit, I would love to do an interview with him. Maybe I'll do a goddamn a fucking Zoom interview. Got one scheduled tonight with Damon from Cemetery Urn. He's a corpse molestation, Beast of Warlust. Looking forward to that. Assuming he doesn't goddamn duck my ass, which I have a feeling I don't think he's going to, but I have a feeling he might be, I forgot, bro, because it's a few hours away and he hasn't hit me back, but I guess it's like only 8 o'clock or something over there. I don't know. We'll see, goddammit. And then Glenn, Destructor, coming for your goddamn ass, too, in case you watch my shit, which I highly fucking doubt you do. But somebody sent those over to Glenn. I mean, I didn't push for that because I can easily ask just CDawg. I know he has Glenn's email. So let's see how the Zoom goes, especially through. It's the only Zoom ones I've ever done were those ones with Matt Harvey, and I don't recall it being choppy or anything. But let's see how it goes from all the way over in the goddamn Australia. As long as the connection ain't choppy, goes good, smooth. Then, yeah, they begin Howitzer. If he still wants to do shit, he might be like, fuck that, bro. I don't even do the band no more. Let's waste goddamn time. All right, that blows. But how about Glenn? You're still doing a Destructor. New album's out now. Good advertisement. Again, Destructor with the K. The real goddamn deal. What about the Cleveland one? Yeah, I mean, they're there first and shit. That's a heavy metal one. But I'm just saying, my preference and what's true to my heart is more so Destructor from Australia because, again, much to contrary belief, the dog's been around 3 years. Doing this channel. No, dummy. The third release, pretty sure it's the third release you ever did, was Destructor Nuclear Storm CD. Way back in the day. What was that? 03? I think it was 03. Maybe 04? It had to have been before 05 because we did the Mortician Hacked. No, it was definitely before 05 because we did Mortician Hacked Up for Barbecue LP in 2005. And it was definitely before that. So we're in 2025. This is literally, there's no exaggeration. This is literally over 20 fucking years ago. Third CD we put out was Destructor's Nuclear Storm. It's an EP, kind of a longer EP. It was like 4 songs, 5 songs. So one of the first releases we did, and we've worked with Destructor ever since. So new album coming out. So there's a little bit more goddamn, history with me than the Cleveland one. I didn't grow up in the 80s and shit. As opposed to a lot of the old guys like Athnar and stuff like that in the Cleveland scene. He's more of a Cleveland Destructor because he grew up in that shit. That makes sense. I totally get that. But anyways, where the fuck I live on this goddamn essay? He's like, but this is technically an Jim question. He says, confirm that goddamn gender, goddammit. I'm definitely curious. My hoagie friend Lapolik from Czech Republic puts in parentheses, do animals even live there? Kind of agree. Well, I mean, they definitely do because, goddamn, that's where GZ Vinyl is. They press more records than anybody in the world. A million vinyls per month, so I've heard. That's their goddamn quote, not mine. So I don't know if it's false advertising, bullshit, and whatever. Was wondering why you take Adderall, since you need a prescription for it, and usually it's for some shit like ADHD. That is what it's prescribed for, yeah. That's not really a gym question. That's a goddamn supplement / medication goddamn question. So my rule of goddamn thumb is, for stimulants, you find the ones that work with you and find at least 3 different ones and you cycle them. Because otherwise you're going to build a tolerance, and all stimulants, including caffeine, is addictive. And any of you that drink even just coffee, trust me, you're addicted to it. If you drink it every single day, you're addicted to it. Because if you don't believe me, stop for a whole day or so. You're gonna minimally feel extremely tired and like, this fucking sucks. You might even start to feel like slightly depressed. That goes away. The first 3 days are fucking miserable. After that, you're kind of like, all right, you're on autopilot, but still kind of zombie mode. 2 weeks, it's completely gone, and you feel normal. And then if you take a month completely off, I know because I've done all this, you come off for a month, and then you add it back in, like 1 cup of coffee, you'll be zooming like you just did cocaine. So that's the point, you resensitize yourself. So you always cycle stimulants. So what I do is, the reason I use, and I've used very, very low dose of fucking Adderall when I use it. I only use it max 2 times a week, at the lowest dose, mind you. Because they come in 30 milligram tabs, and I only take half a tab, so it'll be 15 milligrams. Because one day what I'll do is, I have a cup of coffee with 15 milligrams of Adderall, and one day would be a cup of coffee with 100 milligrams of modafinil, which is another goddamn, that's a stimulant that's prescribed for narcolepsy. And then another day I'll do this Kratom drink I really like. I was trying to get a goddamn sponsor over this fucking channel, which they sponsor guys in the bodybuilding world. I use his discount code. A couple channels. I'm like, he's way smaller than me, dude. He has like 5,000 subscribers. Not even a fraction of the amount of goddamn views. Granted, it hasn't been that long. Maybe they'll email back. Yeah, we're thinking about it. We'll contact you, the right people. Whatever, dummies. A total different crowd. Because I want to just goddamn free shit myself, the stuff I buy. And hopefully a goddamn DAWG discount code. Trying to do some hustling over here. Didn't work goddamn out. They didn't know a business opportunity when they fucking seen them. Anyways, I do give that. I don't give that information out for free because I've tried so much shit. You spend hundreds and thousands of dollars trying shit out. I don't give that info out for fucking free. When I find shit that works and I know it's goddamn real, no, you're gonna send me a paid ski, or then I'll give you the source, and then also give you the goddamn discount code that I use. But it's a Kratom drink, so it has caffeine and Kratom in it. And then I use their capsules too. So I'll do like a drink plus 2 Kratom capsules. So that's 3 different days of stimulants I use, and I rotate those. And then generally speaking, if I have a day I don't have to come to the warehouse or train like that, it's usually on a Sunday, I take nothing, not even a couple. I won't even drink a Diet Coke that has, the 40 milligrams of caffeine, which is basically nothing. Nothing, zero, zilch, always 1 day a week. So that way you're keeping sensitivity. Because some people are like, oh, I don't give a shit. I'll just take it every day, and I don't care about the health effects, because that is one thing. It's like, all right, dummy, but you're gonna build. Okay, the tough guy. It's like, but you're gonna build up a tolerance. It's no longer going to work. It's like, I want this shit to still work. So that's why I take it. Because other stimulants I have tried, like ephedrine and phentermine, I didn't feel anything on them. They didn't do much for me. Granted, to those products' defense, I tried them when I was in a diet mode and my body fat was really, really low. And it's almost like, at that point, it feels like nothing works. You're tired no matter what. I never tried them in a setting to where I wasn't dieting and body fat levels in the low single digits. So maybe I feel good on them off a scenario like that. So maybe I could retry them. I don't know if I have any on hand still. I don't know. I have to goddamn look. But yeah, that's why. So the more compounds that work for you, that when you rotate them, the better. So that way you don't build a goddamn tolerance. So that's why I do it. And I've actually, the Adderall too, because you do need a script. I had a homeboy hookup to where I was getting goddamn tabs. That source goddamn dried up. So as a matter of fact, if you have a source or you are a source, hit me up in the email. DAWG's buying. Because that shit ain't easy to come by. I can't find another goddamn source. Mine dried out. I don't know if it went out of business or cash the chips in, that's what drug dealers do, in case you haven't noticed. The smart ones. They get in, they make a shitload of money, and they get out. Or, option B is they stay in, and they get caught, and then they go to jail. Those are the 2 options. That's why they labs, underground labs go in and out of business. Smart ones get in, make $1 million, 1.2 million, 1.5 million, get the fuck out, take that money and invest it in something legit. Open up a pizza shop, open up a car wash, do something. Because it's only a matter of time. You do that for too goddamn long, you're going to get goddamn caught. So, find a goddamn good source, you stock the fuck up. Because, they're not going to be around long. Yeah, they're either going to be shut down because they're forced, or they're shut down because they're goddamn smart. It's like, side note, my favorite recommendation of yours is actually Desecration from Wales. It's like, Murder in Mind got to be one of the best brutal death albums out there for damn sure. 100% is. 100%, dude. There's not a brutal death album that came out in the last 10 years. I can say confidently within the last 10 years. I don't know if I'd go so far as saying 20, but maybe even 20, but for sure 10. I could confidently say, yes, it's 2015. Oh, absolutely. Yesterday, 2015, because that's exactly what it is. Feels like last goddamn week when you're a goddamn go-getter. 2015 to 2025, I can absolutely say there's not a brutal death album that's better than Desecration Murder Mind. No way, Jose. Not my goddamn humble ass opinion. Because even though Pathway to Deviance is probably my favorite songwriting wise, for example, a song Swollen is catchy as a mofo, and of course Cleaver Saw and Butcher's Knife. Man, you're stealing my goddamn shit. Solo is so goddamn evil. I learned not the guitar. Yep. That was the goddamn DAWG's recommendation. There's no way you heard that from anyone else. There ain't nobody on the fucking tube that brought up goddamn that Cleaver Saw Butcher's Knife had one of the goddamn greatest guitar solos in death metal history. Not one other motherfucker in the history of metal music has ever said that. I challenge you that. That's actually why I checked them out in the first place. You said something like it being one of the best solos of death metal. Mm-hmm. You know the goddamn DAWG's words. Goddamn, you like recording my shit. Putting that on replay. Good. Anyways, Devils, you better be a Dead by Dog. You better be, goddammit. If you are in America, damn it. Again, I don't give a shit if you're in fucking Texas, California. Those are pretty much the furthest goddamn states. If you're a fan of the channel, you're a fan of the DAWG, and you're a fan of any of those bands, to me, you're there. Otherwise, again, I can't afford it. That's broke-ass bum shit, brah. Get your goddamn money up. Be a fucking real man. Being a broke-ass loser fucking bum living in your mom's basement, that's not go-getter shit. That's not metal. That's not cool. See, that's just loser fucking slug jabroni fucking nonsense that the DAWG has no goddamn respect for us. You probably just sign off on now because you're not somebody I respect in real goddamn life. I surround myself with go-getters, homeboy. I don't need to hang out with no jank-ass fucking jokers that bring nothing to the goddamn table. You're just a lazy fucking bum, and you're everything that's wrong with today's society. No excuses for you and you fat asses to buy 16 packs of shitty Bud Light, damn it. A lot of fat asses out there buying 16 packs of shitty Bud Light, but I don't know what the fuck that has to do with coming Dead by Dog. Nonetheless, thanks for the goddamn Patesky, and thanks for the goddamn shout-out, homeboy. Alexander Gray with paid questions. Sup, bro hammer? My favorite CC releases are Eaten Back to Life and, believe it or not, Create a Kill demo with Barnes. Well, I'm real proud of you, homeboy. How do you think Create a Kill stacks up with the rest of the early CC albums? It stacks up fucking perfectly goddamn fine. I'll be honest with this, and this is going to get a lot of people huffing and puffing. And it's funny, there's only one other person that said exactly this, and I was like, holy fuck, dude. I always have said this. This is way before this newbie channel. DAWG's been around for a while. Goddamn old dog over here. Can't teach an old dog new tricks. But you'll never hear anyone in the scene say this. Now, before I say this, well, fuck it, I'll say it first, and then I'll backtrack on what I mean. I think the worst, I should say worst, because it's all fucking goated as fuck. My least favorite Barnes recording, not all the 6 Feet albums, I'm talking about just the Cannibal catalog. Well, actually, with the exception of the demo, because that's my least favorite. That's when you'll still sing with the thrash metal vocals and shit. But with the Cannibal format, Eaten Back to Life up to the Create a Kill demo, my least favorite thing is Butchered at Birth. Now, hold the goddamn fucking phone. When I say that, I'm just going by, I don't think the songs are as strong and as memorable. I'm sorry, songs like Inner Decay, Rancid Amputation, title track, I remember them now as I've heard them a million times. That is, take for example, The Bleeding. Those songs I just mentioned, it's not as memorable as any of the songs on The Bleeding. None, zero, zilch. Now, Butchered is more brutal. Butchered at Birth has the most offensive cover arts, so hence probably the best cover art. Butchered at Birth can be universally looked at as a possibility that is the first brutal death metal record ever to be written. You can make the argument at least. I don't give a shit if it is or isn't, so don't come over here saying anything stupid in the comments. So don't even bother commenting on that, because I don't give a fuck either way. I'm just saying the argument's there between the low vocals, because Barnes' vocals on Eaten Back to Life weren't that low until Butchered, the insane fucking artwork for the time, the goddamn lyrics, and the down tuning. But another thing too is like, if you compare the drumming until Tomb the Mutilated has the best goddamn drum sound by far in my goddamn book. There is no blast beats on Butchered at Birth. They're half blasts. There's no blast beats on Eaten Back to Life either. It's more of a thrash beats. Butchered at Birth be like, oh, they started blasting. No, they didn't, dude. It's It's like sluggish out of gas blast. You could tell Paul is still learning his chops. Tombs, those are some crisps, fucking awesome sounding blasts. I love how the snares sound, everything, just the style of Paul's. That's when he got his rhythm. And then he starts using it on the Bleeding and Vile, etc. But he didn't start actually, these are definitely blast beats until the emulated. If you don't believe me, put it on, challenge you. Put them back to back. Find whatever part you think. I know there's some guy huffing and puffing, yelling at the screen. He's got Last Action Hero smoke coming out of his fucking ears, yelling at goddamn Arnold's fucking style with the goddamn glass fucking windows behind him all shattered, just yelling at this goddamn screen right now. Okay, whatever parts you think butchered has, pull up two YouTube screens on your get a laptop. Only hoagies use phones. Pull up two windows. Have one, okay. Here's a song I know where I think there's blast beats on Butchered at Birth, and pull up a part that you know there's blast beats on pull up Hammer Smash Face. That motherfucker has blast beats. Go to the blast beat parts on both, and tell me, oh shit, the dog ain't right. Yes, these are actual blasts on Tombs, significantly tight blasts, as opposed to kind of like he's getting there, but he's not quite there on Butchered. His vocals on Tombs too are much more brutal. They're just dirtier and nastier. So as a whole, my least favorite thing is Butchered at Birth. It's funny, but the only other person that ever said that was Adam, the original drummer from Manticore. He's like, yeah, the weakest Barnes album is Butchered at Birth. And he said, I think he said it to maybe Eazy-E or somebody that I forget who. They're like, dude, you're out of your fucking mind. He's like, think about it. And I was like, dude, I've always said it. If you compare songs, dude, I'm telling you, yes, again, it is more brutal than Eating Back to Life. It is more extreme. But as songs for songs, you're telling me those songs are catchier, more mellow than Eating Back? No way, dude. Like, no goddamn fucking way. And then Tombs is just disgusting and fucking nasty. I mean, dude, Hammer Smash Face and I Come Blood, I mean, those are universally known as some of their best goddamn songs. Necro Pedophile, which they never done live, that song slays for goddamn days. Entrails ripped from a virgin's cunt. I mean, just that drum roll. I mean, it's memorable as fuck. Postmortal Ejaculation has the best goddamn death metal scream in the top 5 of all goddamn time. Best ever is probably goddamn Lord Worms on goddamn Open Face Surgery on Blasphemy Made Flesh. But it's up there. So Tombs has so much to go for. Butchered, you're just like, man, it's a good brutal death metal album. And then, yes, Bleeding is a weaker album, but dude, come on, man. You can't deny the songwriting on there is amazeballs. And it's memorable for fucking day. I mean, fucked with a knife, stripped, raped, and strangled, staring through the goddamn eyes of the dead. I mean, the worst song on there is Return to Flesh. That song is kind of a bore. It's not a bad song, but it's just easily the worst song on the goddamn slobber all over the goddamn place. Get excited when you talk about Cannibal. Fucking, it's easily the worst song on the album, Return to Flesh. At least my humble ass goddamn opinion. What do you think it is? You think Return to Flesh is better than the title track, The Bleeding? Fuck no. You think it's better than Force Fed Broken Glass? Fuck no. Because the second worst song would probably be The Pickaxe Murderers. You think it's better than Pulverized? She was asking for it. She was asking for it being one of the top. That and probably Fuck with the Knife is probably my 2 favorite goddamn songs of the goddamn album. So, and then, yeah, you go to the Almighty Create a Kill demo. Dude, that demo was goated as fuck. I would argue is the greatest death metal demo of all time. My favorite death metal demos of all time, I've always said, is a Centurion of Purest Fire, Putrefaction, Painful Death. But as far as death metal history and shit, it's greatest death metal demo of all time, and importance and nostalgia and just what left off and what came. It's probably the Cannibal Create a Kill demo. That shit is killer as fuck. So yeah, I like that more than even Butchered. So yeah, keep on huffing and puffing and yelling at that scream, homeboy. How do you think? I heard recently in a Bards interview that Scott Burns was really negative during those sessions and overly criticized Chris's performance. Who gives a fuck what Scott Burns thinks, man? That guy's, he seemed cool as fuck in Craig's interview, and I would interview him, whatever. But I'm just saying, like, it's clearly obvious this guy was just a sound engineer. He wasn't into death metal and shit. I mean, he had a place in this. He's a businessman that worked in a recording studio. Metal bands started going there, and he was the guy, like, all right, he was the employee. He was the guy bagging the groceries. So he bagged your goddamn death metal instruments. That's it. That's who works here. Go to aisle fucking 5. That's who's there. That's what it was. I mean, you got people like Big D and shit He thinks, dude, anything Warsaw? Are you kidding me? That studio's ass bad. He's like, I would never go there. That studio sounds terrible. I don't agree with that, by the way. His words, not mine. But I'm just saying, I know people that hate Scott Burns, like think he should be dragged from the back of a pickup. Again, their words, not goddamn mine. But at the same time, where I don't agree with that, but I'm just like, who cares what this guy thinks? Because realistically, at that time, that style of music, death metal, second generation death metal, it was literally just being figured out how to record it. This was just, again, he was just the guy bagging the groceries. He was the employee there. So he was the guy that was figuring it out. We'll try to figure it out, at least. According to some, a very piss poor job. It's not like he was this death metal king. He was all about it, bro. Help create it. I can guarantee you, dude, I would bet money, that motherfucker isn't listening to death metal on his own time at all. Like zero, zilch. Nothing. I would almost bet money he's not slobbing all over the goddamn place. He's not listening to metal, period. Like, is he even listening to like Omen or Metal Church or anything on his own time? Again, not talking about what he helped make. Not talking about Sepultura records and shit he helped with. I'm not talking about that, but does he actually listen to that stuff? Like, and talking classical, does he listen to Merciful Fate, Venom? That's not all around possibility. I doubt it, though. He's probably a geezer classic rock guy. Oh, I appreciate jazz and shit. Nothing wrong with that. He's an older guy. I get it. But I'm just saying, like, the fuck do I care as the goddamn opinion is on Cannibal? Let the band, let the fucking magic, let the musicians, let the talents call the goddamn shots. I would have taken, at that time, if you would have had fucking teenage dogs, I would have been, well, shit, I ain't never been a teenager yet. No, I wouldn't have been at that time. Going back to that time, hey, dog, he's in that room. This is a young pup dog. Who do you think should be calling the shots over here? Barnes or fucking Scott Burns? Kick this Burns out of the fucking room. I'm going to go with whatever Barnes says. We're going with what he has to fucking say. He's the magic. He's the talent. He's the voice. Fuck, I don't give a shit what old Scotty boy has to say. Hopefully we'll get my hands on the bootleg LP someday. Hell's Adam in Stockholm, boy. You snooze, you goddamn lose. They torture before you die. You're torturing all right not having that goddamn LPs. Yeah, got to be quick or be dead, goddamn it. Come to a surge, you fucking loop, but the combat's getting in the morning. And don't forget them goddamn paid skis. It's in the goddamn fucking description box. Bubbles, Dead by Dog ticket. Don't forget those either. Need to get them pre-orders up. And your J-Dog slogan shirt. Later, goddamn it.